You're good to go, Eric.
This is exciting because we previewed this to you guys, and at that time the response was so good that you just said we got to get sizes ready so that you guys can wear these things because everybody was wanting to wear them. And we didn't talk that much. You talked to me, guys. I've been making shoes for 25 years. And we started this brand with the idea of just making stuff better. We care about the details. And we think there's a lot of good shoes out there, but a lot that fall short, especially in the golf arena.
Right.
And there's two gaps in the market that bother me. One is, there's shoes that walk well, and then there's shoes that swing well, and oftentimes they don't come together. And then a good-looking pair of shoes like a Air Jordan or whatever, they don't make them to perform in.
Right.
And so we wanted to make a higher-end shoe, a luxury shoe, it feels luxury top to bottom and also has the technical performance in it. So we make running shoes for some of the best endurance athletes in the world, and all that technology we want to put in the shoe, simply put. So you've got a foam that's proprietary. This is what takes care of your joints and makes the shoe walk well. If you flip the thing over, you can feel getting into that foam this way. So it's going to walk like a running shoe would ride. You go this way, we've engineered it so that's not moving. There's an external heel cup, so it's going to hold your foot in, along with this floating fit system. This is all stretching it, so it will wrap around your foot, keep you in place. Any friction that happens over here. All the materials are top end. A lot of shoes go with synthetics. It's a calf skin all the way through around your foot.
Oh, wow.
Breathable, it molds to your foot. The leathers are premium. They're water resistant on the surface also. So it's gonna take care of you. The traction system is one of the things we're excited about the most. It's based on shark's teeth, so there's a row of elevated lugs that suspend your foot over them.
Okay.
So you're getting kind of a suspension thing going on.
Yeah.
Also engaging all that traction. So while it's a minimal profile, it doesn't look aggressive. It really hugs the ground.
Gotcha.
So that's where we are, and there's 50 pairs of these, and this is for you guys to wear this week, and you're kind of part of the R&D team.
Yeah, these are clean, man. I saw Josh Scobie with these on, and it immediately caught my eye. And I remember we were talking about this in December at the Pro Cup down in Tampa, and you were showing us this shoe. I was like, man, it's a badass shoe. It looks clean, it looks durable, and comfortable at the same time. So I could try this on?
Absolutely.
Yeah, try this on here.
While you're trying it on, when did you start playing golf, by the way?
I started playing golf in 2011, the year I got drafted to the Arizona Cardinals. And kind of matching it today too with this on.
Yeah, I think it was meant to be.
Right. Picked up the game in 2011, and being in Arizona, there's golf courses everywhere.
Of course.
And my wife was in medical school at the time, so I was always home, fiddling with my nails and playing video games. I was like, man, I got to find something that's more productive and being able to getting out and interacting with people more.
Yeah.
And picked up the game of golf, and look where it got me now.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, man.
That's the huge thing. I assume
comfortable.
One of the things about playing pro sports, obviously, is the competition. It's the camaraderie too.
Oh, no doubt about it. Yeah, the camaraderie and the stories and the friendships that you're able to build, that's going to last way beyond, the years that you're playing in the league or playing whatever sport that you're in, So that's what I enjoyed the most about it. Not only coming here, but having an opportunity to play in the NFL, but building those friendships, those brotherhoods that can last a lifetime.
Right on. And so thinking about your NFL career and all that you were able to accomplish and what that represented and competed at the highest level, you're playing golf and you're competing again. Like, what's the same about those two things and what's different?
Man, honestly, it's not much of a difference, because obviously it's a different field. Football and golf is two different sports, but as far as the competitive nature is there, the competitive edge is there, the camaraderie is there, the locker room talk is there. So everything is and I believe that's what gravitated me so much towards golf, because it was a lot like the things that I'm used to or adapted to in the locker room and in my football world. I feel like I can be myself in the golf world as well.
Yeah. So what about equipment? So were you a fanatic about your equipment? Your shoes have to be a certain way. The other gear, like when you played professional football? Was that a big part?
Oh yeah, 100%. You know, I was always, you know, especially with my attire, you look good, you play good. You know what I mean? So I was always wanting to, you know, look my best when I do step out on the course, regardless how my game was. I wanted to win or check off at least one of the boxes when I hit the golf course. You know, I'm either going to play good or I'm going to look good. So I'm always checking off the look good box. You know what I mean? The
Get
play
the one
good.
you can control.
Exactly. Play good is always kind of up and down, but I play better. You know, I have way better good golf than bad golf, so that's a plus.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a gear fanatic, man.
Mm-hmm. And so when you think about, we talked a little bit about golf shoes over there, and I already presented you all the details. But what do you think about the shoe? Have you ever had an experience where you got custom fitted, or you know, a experience?
Nah, not with a golf shoe. You know, like now you guys are taking a fitting now to how guys want their golf clubs to be. So now is almost now how they want their feet to feel on the golf course. Now you guys, you know, kind of creating your own lane and tailoring shoes for golfers to help them feel like that's going to make them a better golfer. So I never had, you know, been fitted for a golf shoe before.
Right, well, we're glad to be the first on.
And that's also pretty cool because that's, you know, the scanning and things that you guys do, that's what they do for us in the NFL to make the proper insoles, you know, for our shoes and things like that, because, you know, there's so many different, you know, formations of feet, you know, as you know, being a shoemaker. So you want guys to be as comfortable as possible. So, but as far as being fitted for a golf shoe, this is my first experience, and what a joy it was.
Yeah. So you're one of the group that was at the Pro the first time, and now you're here.
Yep.
We've locked on to them as long as they'll have us because we feel like their values are really consistent with ours. What's your experience been like, and were you one of the first ones to sign up to come back? And
yeah, man, this was you know, when they presented the opportunity to me back in, you know, last year, September, I believe. Tom, you know, shot me in Texas like, man, we got this pretty cool idea, you know, of kind of having, you know, all four major sports battling it out on the golf course. What you think about it? I was like, hell yeah, I'm in. Like, because now being a retired athlete, you're always looking for things that's going to get those competitive juices flowing. You know what I mean? So when he said, you know, that they was doing it in Tampa, we're thinking about doing other ones throughout the year. We're kind of trying to make this like a real league, a real thing. I was like, man, count me in. So I love golf. I love being around the guys, love sharing stories, and just, you know, just checking up on one another, because with us being in the sport that we was in, or playing whatever sport that we was playing, we was so bottled and taught to do a certain thing every single day. So a lot of guys lose themselves when they leave the game, you know. So that's why I think it's even good to have us around each other to share stories, to pick each other up, or you may want to get something off your chest that, you know, somebody that's going through the same thing that can maybe help you better through it, you know. So I just love, you know, being out here and just being around the guys, man. That's just what I really, really love.
So relatable for everybody else. I'm an avid golfer. You know, running a startup, I unfortunately don't get as many rounds. Like, we have our once a week, and I've got my guys, and we call it our male therapy. Like, we need that.
No doubt about it.
Nobody digs into that because we need it.
No doubt about it.
You know,
because we're so taught to, you know, keep everything bottled up or figure it out on our own. But at the same time, man, everyone needs help. Everyone needs guidance or a little bit of motivation, per se, to, you know, to get them back on track.
And the golf course is such a safe place. You open up more.
100%.
You know, you might be out and you have a drink or two if it's an easy round, or you're competing, but it's a safe space.
Exactly. 100%. And you can learn a lot about someone.
You can, that's right. You learn a lot about yourself. Having to try and be consistent and play.
100%.
Like, at least for me, it just reflects the rest of my life. If I go out and I'm hitting poorly, I have to sit and think for a minute. What's not going right?
Exactly.
Because it just magnifies whatever's happening in your life.
100%. 100%.
Right on.
Yes, sir.
Well, look, I'm stoked to see you again.
Yeah, man.
Your shoes. We're going to do it.
I got my shoes, man. I appreciate it. They are as comfortable as they look.
right.
I really will say that. I can't wait to go out to the range and swing with them. And you never know, you might see him on my feet this weekend.
Okay. Hopefully it's late on Sunday.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, man.
All right. Hey, by the way, we're at Ranch House 7 starting tonight. So come by anytime.
All right, cool.
I think all the Dallas NFL alumni, they're having a little gig over there tomorrow, and we're there the whole time.
All right,
we got lifestyle shoes and slides and other things for you if you want to come by. So come see us.
All right, cool. Appreciate it, man. Love it. Matter of fact, I'm going to keep these on.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.